Hello and welcome to MidnightSilverCrafters.com. My name's Steve and I'll be your host. Today in this video, we're going to build a wax sprue pen for around $10.
This thing is hot. Woo, that's some heat. Alright, all I'm going to do is I'm going to reach in here. Now you got to go careful with this stuff. You're dealing with something that's this hot. You got to be careful because it's hot. I mean, it's really hot. Alright, well, today we're gonna talk about making ourselves a wax sprue pen. Okay, now you can buy sprue pens for doing wax, for making your wax trees and doing your wax work, but they have some different models. You can get them on eBay. You can get them on different sites where they sell jewelry supplies and whatnot. But some of those things are kind of expensive. The nice ones that have a little station where it's adjustable, where you can adjust your temperature. They're close to $50 or more. So, you know, they can be a little bit pricey. I mean, you know, not terrible, but the thing is, you can really make a good wax sprue pen on the cheap, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Now, what I got here, I just got this this soldering iron. I got this from Harbor Freight. It says Chicago Electric soldering iron. Okay, this is a 40-watt soldering iron. Okay, I got this at Harbor Freight and I paid $5 for it. Okay, now what you want to do is you bring it home, you open it up, you take it out of the pack. Now, it's got this little tip on there, okay? Now, you can just leave that tip screwed right in there, but you take that tip and you take it over and you put it down on your anvil. All right, and then you just take a hammer, just like a regular claw hammer, okay, or just a plain old hammer. And all you do is you pound this tip. Okay, now this metal on this tip is pretty soft metal. Okay, and it's real easy to shape. All right, now here's a picture of the tip. Okay, this is a close-up picture of the tip. Okay, so now all you do is you take your hammer, pound that tip down, and get it to where it's spread it out a little bit and make it come to a nice point. Okay, but you wanna widen it up. You want to make it wider and kind of thin. All right, so then you go to like place like Home Depot or something like that, but you pick up one of these. All right, now all this is right here, this is just what they call a light dimmer. Okay, that's all that is. All right, it's just a little dimmer switch. They're real cheap. I think this one was about $6. All right, but actually, this one, I saw these at Home Depot. I think they were about $6, but I actually bought this one at just a junk store, thrift store, and I paid 50 cents for this one. Okay, but and I brought it home, and it works fine. This little knob on the top was broken, but it's broken, but I can still turn it. So, and it works perfect, so it's not a problem. But that's really all you got to do is get you a dimmer switch like this, a light dimmer switch, and it's real easy to wire up. It's like dead simple to wire this thing. There's 2 wires, okay, and that's it. It's just dead simple. All right, and then you just plug your soldering iron in onto the bottom of this cord. Okay, here. Now you can build you a little. You can get you like a little plastic food container, or or something, or you can put it in a little box if you want to. I mean, that's probably a better way to go. I'm probably gonna build me a little box for mine, and just have it somewhere over here on the side of my bench. But I'll tell you what, now this thing works absolutely perfect for doing wax work, for working on your wax patterns and doing your wax work and making your sprues and stuff. I mean, you can't beat this thing. I'm telling you, because now just the soldering iron by itself, it's too hot. Okay, you can use it that way, but it's way too hot. All right, so now what I found on my light dimmer switch, what I found was about a third of the way up is perfect. Okay, so in other words, I turned it all the way down, and I kept turning it up little by little, and about 1/3 of the way up on mine is perfect. Now yours may be different, but you can just adjust that dial on there until you get the perfect heat. All right, but this thing, I'll tell you what, this thing works really good. So let me just show you how easy this thing is to use and how good this thing works. I mean, all you got to do is just take your wax pen and just stick it in there, and that's it, and touch both sides, and that's it. I mean, this thing works just as good as any wax pen, okay, that you could buy. All right, I mean, this thing works really, really good. I mean, I mean, you can, with this thing, you can build a tree just really fast. All right, now I have some videos on building trees if you want to learn that. Okay, I got some videos on that. But the way I show is a little bit different than this. Now this is actually a lot better. This is actually a lot better, this wax pen. I do have a video on making trees, but I use like a little tool, all right, and I show putting them on here because when you take your cross locks and you put your main sprue on here, and then you put your wax patterns, you see you can turn this any way you want it, see, and then you can just lay your parts right in there, and you can adjust this any way you want it, at any angle you want it. All right. So now, I just wanted to show you this little soldering iron with the dimmer switch. Man, I tell you what, if you need a wax pen, this thing works great. So go to Harbor Freight and get you a soldering iron. It's a $5 soldering iron, and it's a 40-watt soldering iron, and get you about a $5 light dimmer, and you've just saved yourself a whole lot of money, because this does exactly what those wax pens do, and I think they're about 60 bucks. But now you can get little electric ones that have little batteries, but those things are about $30 or $40. So, you know, to me, this is the best way to go. I mean, you can see how easy this thing can sprue up your wax patterns and do your wax work. So, all right, well, I think I'm going to wrap it up for this video, but if you're new to the channel, I really hope you would subscribe, because I teach a lot of different things. I do casting. I do jewelry casting and lost wax casting, and but I also do silversmithing as well, and I'm going to be teaching that. I've got a lot of different videos on all different types of you know, different subjects related to silversmithing and jewelry making, and I'm going to be putting up a bunch of videos on stone cutting and you know, just a whole lot of different stuff that I'm going to be teaching, and it's I think it's some great information, and I'd love to have you as part of the channel. But if you do subscribe to my channel, if you would do me a big favor, if you could just put down there in the comment section, I subscribe, that would be great. I really would appreciate that, and that would help me a lot growing the channel. I really appreciate all my subscribers, and you know, I know I've got some real loyal subscribers, and I just want you guys to know I really appreciate you. And I'm going to just try to keep growing this channel, and, you know, just keep making videos. So if there's anything that you want me to cover, you know, related to casting or jewelry making or, you know, silversmithing, you know, just let me know, and I'll make a video just on that subject. If it can help somebody out, that'd be awesome. So, all right, I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. My name's Steve, and I'll talk to you in the next video.